because I was just pretending that I didn't know you come here and do this with the Zangetsuto. So the moon is there early in the game because it's Gremory, like, kind of keeping track of your movements as you go through the game. But if you have the Zangetsuto but haven't fought Jeeble yet, Gremory's not here. She's up in the room with Jeeble. Alright, to the Den of the Behemoths, where every room is gigantic. All the monsters are enormous, and we want to get blue chests because we need a particular crafting material, but we don't want money. There's a crystal. It actually doesn't matter that much if we get some money. It's just there's a funny scene that I'm hoping to share with you guys. If at all possible. But first, we have to hammer the button through the longest cutscene in the game. Because our friend Jeeble is dead because he was being taken over by the evil moon, and now our friend Alfred is dying, and for some reason, you can skip the dialogue in cutscenes, but you can't skip these, like, in-betweeny animations. And there are a lot of them in this scene. As the characters very, very slowly walk to the place where they need to be standing to say their next line. And then poor Alfred dies.
Alfred?
And you can't skip that line for whatever reason. So Jeebles is dead, Alfred is dead, Miriam is glowing. And we gotta get back to work. Okay, I want to go... I think there's a blue chest over here. Mm, 500 gold, so we have 500. Not ideal. We'll deal with it. $1,000 gold. Not the best. Do I want to go? Oh, the door's down here. Woo! This is an easy place to really lose track of your health if you're not paying attention. You can lose a lot of health very quickly. $1,500 gold. Once I get the crafting mat that I need, I can stop opening blue chests here. But I think it's pretty rare. I think it's like one of the rare items on the blue chest, like, loot table. A couple of Waystones. That'll get me there. Like, literally it'll get me there if I wanted the Waystone back for some reason. Alright, so this room we're gonna switch back to our Aegis plate. Because you can't kill this ninja man, but you can race him. And with Aegis plate and high jump, it's... I mean, it's not super difficult to beat anyway. But with Aegis plate and high jump, and knowing that your dropkick is faster than walking, it's really easy to make it all the way to the end. Long before he does. And then he dies. Bye. And then he gives you the best shard in the game. Accelerator. And now we run super fast. Just hold the button down. Oh, it's so good. What's even better is this doesn't count as a story shard. High jump counts as a story shard, which means if you play New Game Plus, you don't get to keep it because it would let you sequence break. Accelerator doesn't actually let you sequence break anything. So you can start the game with Accelerator. And that's super, super fun to play New Game Plus. Sometimes when I'm feeling blue, I'll just do a New Game Plus run with the accelerator from the beginning and the best weapons and stuff. Takes like an hour, if that. Super therapeutic. I'm at half health. I gotta start watching out here. Okay, let's go... No, I don't want to be down here. Where am I going? I need to be up top. Millionaire's Key. So the Millionaire is one of the... there's a bunch of like optional bosses you can fight in this game. Millionaire is one of them. There is a health goblet up here that I want. Come on, book friend, keep up. More Waystones. At least it wasn't money. That one was money. Oh, every blue chest is going to have all the money in it, isn't it? More money. We're up to what? That's 2,500, I think. I think every single blue chest had either Waystones or money. Excuse you! Oh my goodness. Alright. So if you think this looks like the dragon boss we fought in the library, it actually is the same monster. More money. Ah! That's why that monster does... Most bosses drop their shard. That one doesn't because he comes back later as a regular monster. Alright, we have way too much money. If you get out of a room before the shard catches up to you, you don't even have to, you don't get the shard. So, we've got Invert and Aegis Plate. So, another boss from Curse of the Moon. So, we're going to use Invert and Aegis Plate to just trivialize this fight and kick this nerd in the face over and over and over. But halfway through the fight, he steals all of your gold. And the more gold you have, the more hit points he has for the second phase of the fight. And we have 3,600. So he's going to get a little bit of health. But if you walk in here with tens of thousands of gold, which is typical for an endgame run. So I guess 3,600 still doesn't count as much because he asks, is this all you have? So he couldn't have gotten more than 3,600 health, so it was super easy to kill. So I've done the fight with literally 0 gold before, and he still gets some health back. And then when you win, you get back more gold than he took from you, which is nice of him. Okay, I'm gonna go... I don't need to refresh my health because this thing is here. I'm actually gonna leave that there for now. More gold. So we're going to have to farm in the last level, too. Which is not something I want to ever do. So we have 3 silk, and 3 silk is going to be very important for us. It's going to be crucial. We have the Cashmere Equipment Recipe Book. In fact, I'm going to... open some blue chests in the next level. There's no teleporter in the Den of Behemoths. But when we go to the next level, which is also the last level of the game, and hopefully we'll find what we need out of blue chests here. I think it's a little more common here in the Den of Behemoths. There's a teleport room. So there's some crystal armor that we made forever ago. So when we teleport away and then teleport back, the blue chests will respawn, and we can run back through the level and get them again. And we might get cashmere doing this too. We do need lots of cash. We need 4 pieces of cashmere, and we're going to have to farm for it. but it can get it out of these blue chests. I think it's faster to farm it off of monsters, but every blue chest in the universe is going to have 500 gold. That's all blue chests ever have anymore. We better go take the health up now. Running low on health, but it's fine. We have a refill here. Having really bad blue chest luck here. Some Waystones. We're going to be here a minute. Until we get the stuff we need. And there's an easily accessible save point in the sorcery lab if we have to refill health from the other side. 500 gold. We're getting all the 500 golds in the world. More crystal. It's actually probably faster to go back to the save point in Valifor's, before Valifor's room. Who had been calling Mammon, because he's also in Curse to the Moon. He's the boss fight. There's some cashmere. That's nice to get. We need 4 pieces of that, so we still need 3. I don't know if a monster that drops what I'm looking for here. But it's nice to know that I've only got to farm up 3 cashmere. We might get lucky and only have to farm up 2? Question mark? 500 gold. 500 gold. 500G. What? Why? That green dot is done with the game at this point. Oh no, not quite. Not for 5 more minutes. More crystal, which I definitely don't need. Or calcum, which is nice end-game crafting material, but it's not what we're looking for. It might drop off of those ice elementals, but man, killing elementals is a big pain in the butt. Because well, in super kicks anyway, because they spend most of their time inside of walls. 500 Gs. So I have 2 cashmere. Maybe this is faster getting cashmere this way. It's less stressful getting cashmere this way than the other way that I was typically doing it, which I guess I'll still have to show off here in a minute. 3 cashmere. Maybe cashmere is more common out of these chests than I was thinking. I've got to go back to the save point because I'm almost out of magic points. Because the accelerator does use up MP. Actually, do I have... I have ethers. I probably still should go back to the save point, though. That probably bought me just enough MP to get back to the save point. Sure thing. But I'll just show this guy off real quick since I'm here. This guy down here. Well, sometimes he dies. Oh, I don't have a strength buff. That's why he didn't die right there. But he has cashmere as a relatively common drop. And getting 4 cashmere off of him usually doesn't take more than a couple of minutes. But all the cashmere in the world is not going to do me any good. If I don't get my last crafting map. What's really cool is the very last shard that we get, which we're going to get from a boss in the Glacial Tomb down there. It's called Dimension Shift, and it lets you, like, shift through narrow walls, and if you have it, you can just skip the Valley 4 fight. You just skip right through his giant pile of poker chips. You don't have to fight him at all. It's actually really cool. That's something that I've seen happen in randomizer runs from time to time. Crystal, crystal. This is the luck that I would get, right? In my actual recording of this. I've not seen luck this bad. The stone I'm looking for can be found in blue chests both here and in the Den of Behemoths. But that was before they patched the game and made them all just have 500 Gs in it. At least the chests are real quick to check. So you're kind of seeing, you're getting a taste of what it's like to play like a full run of the game. What it's like to actually go through and get the crafting mats for stuff that you need. 500 Gs. Ugh. I don't have one, do I? I should check. I don't actually have one of these. Crimsonite Orichalcum. I've got I've got 3 Cashmeres. I only need 1 more. No, I don't have one. Alright, back to it. What we're doing here is we're getting the mats we need to make the best endgame armor. I am flabbergasted it's taking this long. There really shouldn't be crystal in this drop pool. I mean, crystal was in the blue chest back in the hidden desert. For crying out loud. 500 Gs. Guys, if you ever need a G, let me know, because I got so many of them. I have so many of them. But the best... There it is, finally. Alexandrite, we got it. Alright, let's go back and save, because we're at half health here. The big bats, you can hit them once with your accelerator, but after that, they damage you. So you kind of want to clip them. We're going to put on a plunderer's ring here. I got about 500 health to do this. Let's see if we can get some cashmere off of you. Before I got to run back and recharge one more time. Green dot's just about to finish the game. Another 5 seconds or so here. Alright, green dot's done. No more green dot. Sometimes I take damage like that off this guy, and I'm not really sure why. I know the spinning blade parts of them are the parts that deal damage, but sometimes it looks like you can kick through them just fine, and sometimes they deal damage to you. But I put on the Plunderer's Ring here because it does make it more likely that you get monster drops. Yeah, it's time to go refill. Things getting a little dangerous here. If I got the Alexandrite in a blue chest on the way through the Den of Behemoths, then the Cashmere would be taking forever to drop. But I only need one more. I'm going to admit that I actually have not sat down timing it out, running the trials to see which is quicker, getting Cashmere from this guy or... There it is. Get rid of the Plunderer's Ring now. And we have the teleport spot in Glacial Tomb. Yeah, I haven't actually sat down and done the trials necessary to figure out which one's actually faster. But okay, let's craft some stuff. We are going to turn 3 silk. I have 3 silk, don't I? Yeah, I have 3 silk.
What are we transmuting this time?
Why can't I make a silk dress? I must not have picked up the recipe for silk dress! What have I done?
So,
I don't know what recipe it is either. Is it ultimate armor, maybe? Where did I leave a recipe book behind? Oh, this will not stand. This will not stand at all. To the wiki!
Shoutouts to Ace of Heartless for sponsoring this video. If you liked the video and want to see more, please tickle my thumb, leave a friendly comment, and then ring my little bell.